Nice to meet you.
So-
So, just right
Yeah,
here.
just right there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna adjust it real quick. All right.
Right. This is fine right here.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's great. So, tell me about yourself.
Hold on, I'm just getting comfortable.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, I'm ready to go now.
Okay. So tell me about yourself.
Hi, I'm Jim Stevens. I am 18 years old. From Boston.
So, what do you do for a living?
Well, as of recent, social media influencer, mostly. Actually, that's all. And what that entails is basically, I use my followers as a source of influence. I influence them,
All right.
hence influencer.
Since you on Instagram, you're on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
How many followers do you have?
150.
Like 150,000, 150,000.
No, like 150.
Oh.
Like, yeah. Like 50 more than 100. So, yeah. 150, yeah.
Anyway, is your following ratio good? Like followers to ratio?
Yeah. I mean, so 5,000 people I follow.
You follow
actually.
5,000, and you have 150 followers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So-
here, so actually,
what do you even post? Like,
mostly selfies. You know, like here. So let me show you an example. So actually, the lighting's good in this room already. But basically, what I do is I put my camera here. I look into the camera. Boom. So, and the funny thing is, that's my job.
do you even like? How do you make a source of living? Like, do you get paid? Like, do you do like sponsorships or whatever? Got any ads?
How do I get paid? Well, are you familiar with Postmates?
Yeah, like the food delivery service.
Yeah. So I mentioned how I follow 5,000 people. But that number is recently it's gone down. It used to be 28,000, but as of recently I had to unfollow people because I hit the max follower count on Instagram. But anyways, the source of income mostly is I send people my referral link on Postmates, and if they click it and sign up, I get $5 off my next order. So my theory at the beginning was, well, it's fun, but as it's gone on, it's really I've sent my referral links to over 82,000 people, which sounds excessive, but
Wow.
yeah. And actually, the crazy thing is, so for every 300 people I send it to, usually about one clicks it.
So, do you have like another way of making money? You have another job instead of doing?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you have another way of making money instead of doing this social media stuff? Like another job,
Well, actually,
like a part-time job?
yeah. You familiar with Kik? The messaging service Kik?
Yeah, wasn't that cool 2 years ago or 5 years ago?
Kik. No, I just downloaded Kik 2 hours ago, but basically that's another source of income for me in the sense that if I can spread my influence to these other popular websites such as Kik or MySpace, you know, get my message out to these youth, then the more influence, the more, well, you know, I don't do it for money, of course, but
Then why
in
else?
return, money, that's what I get.
Just Kik, right?
No, well, Kik, MySpace.
You said MySpace, right?
Yeah, and there's this thing called Facebook that, as a recent, I'm not on it yet, but I hear it's the next big thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure with that yet, but of course, I'm gonna have my team do some research, and let's see what we can find.
You have a team.
Yeah, consists of one person.
And who's that other person?
He's not here right now.
Okay. So tell me what a day is like for a social media influencer.
Well, a lot of thought. So basically, I wake up. I was reading this book about why Navy SEALs wake up at 5 o'clock every morning, and the health reasoning behind it is so beneficial. So I recently adapted it, but you know what? I actually went the further mile, 2 extra miles basically, because I wake up at 3 a.m. every morning, and I did the research. There's not really too many reasons why waking up at 3 o'clock every morning is good, especially when you go to bed at 2:59. And what that actually does is it allows me to get more done throughout the day. And the health reasonings behind it are far, and there's so many reasons. But really, at the end of the day, I just like it. And then so after that, I check my social media, usually at 3 a.m. right when I wake up, and I see what's going on, how many likes I'm getting. I love seeing my influence spread. I get DMs every day saying, I want to be like you, and I tell them, I'd say, you can't strive to be someone you're not. Don't strive to be me. You have to strive to be you. I'm the only me. You're the only you. You can't, but, I love that. I love it. I just love influencing. And so I check how many likes I get, and I post something on my story. I usually get a nice little Bible verse, like Psalms 8:2-4-9, my favorite actually. The good man shall not be dead. And then I take a hot shower. Very hot. It's good. It helps. And then let's see. Then I lie in my bed till around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. On my social media, of course. And then I usually end up putting something on my story saying, "What's the move? What's the move?" So I continue to go on my social medias until I usually hit the hay around maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, and then rinse and repeat
Every day.
Yeah.
So what's like the next thing in your future? What's the next big thing you're gonna do?
Well, for the Jim Stevens branding name.
And also, where do you see yourself in 3 years?
Repeat that?
Where do you see yourself in 3 years?
Where do I see myself in 3 years? Well, that's a good question. People ask, "Oh, what, blah, 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 blah." And the response to that, I would say, is, well, myself in 3 years, I can hope that, I can only hope that I'm changed. Obviously, I'm already a good guy. But I can become better. In terms of everything, one of the things that I strive to be is almost like a God type figure. Oh, you have a God complex. Yeah, yada, yada. I just want to control everything. And basically to end this, the last thing I want to say to my fans would be, it would be to follow your dreams.
All right. Well, thank you for coming. You can leave now.
Shut the fuck up.